Hey, what's up YouTube crew? This is Vinicius Mateus speaking. Today I'm bringing you another video for the VMGAMEDROID channel. In this video I'll show you all. Finally, we're going to talk about the Xbox 360 emulator that's coming to Android very soon, okay? Testing has already started and some alpha versions for testing have already been released, okay? For those who are already participating in advanced placement system, 3E tests, nothing more, nothing less. The Xbox 360 emulator was created by the same developer, Eno, who made the advanced placement system 3E. Now he has developed the aX360e here. Guys, we have early access here, as you can see. We're here through Google Play, so check it out. Let's take a look. Look, for now it's running some pretty simple games. Okay guys, I brought a few games here to test. Of course, it's not running perfectly. It's still just the 4th test version that's being released, so check it out. Here we have the full description about the aX360e. Check it out. It's an open source Xbox 360 emulator for Android. Currently it only runs a limited number of games. The actual game speed depends on your device's performance, and most games may not run at full speed. So it's still very early guys, as you can see. But we already have some features here that I'm going to show you. Alright, let's open our app here. Check this out. I've already downloaded some games. Here we've already added Ben 10 Alien, DuckTales Remastered, which is about Uncle Scrooge, something like that. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas from PlayStation 2, right? The Xbox 360 version. Naruto Rise of a Ninja and Naruto The Broken Bond are both Xbox 360 exclusive games. I downloaded Dragon Ball Z Budokai High Definition Collection here just to try out a Dragon Ball game. Spider-Man Friend or Foe, or Friend or Enemy. Alright guys, the games only work in International Organization for Standardization format, okay? For you to check. And here we have some settings. We can set the games directory, which is just the games folder settings for now. We have just a few configuration options that you can use here in the app, right guys? We also have key mappers here. You can set up your controller to play, right guys? Your gamepad. So the settings are very similar to... They're also very similar to those on the advanced placement system, 3Z. Here we can edit the gamepad, the on-screen controller. Check this out. We can do all the editing, move the controls. I've already edited mine here because it didn't come like this, right? Mine wasn't like this, so I edited it. Now it's set. Just go back, save and exit. Done. It's simple, just look at the first versions. File manager. And here is the about. Let's check out the about here. Look, check it out. All the information is here, right? Basically about the emulator, man. And I think it was based on our dear Xenia, right, man? I believe the base of the project is Xenia, which is available for PC. And they developed a way to bring it to our phones as well, okay? Like I said, it's running some games. Basically arcade games, turn-based games, 2D games, and the 3D games aren't running very well. Alright guys, like I mentioned, it runs a limited number of games. Let's test it out here. Let's open Ben 10. Check this out. I found this interesting. It loads into the games really fast here. Look, some games, the vast majority, have this problem here. Guys, with green screen, jagged edges and all that. And a lot of audio problems, okay? The audio is running really badly in most games, man. Sometimes the texture looks fine, but other times the rendering gets really buggy and blows up. Check this out. We reached the menu. Let's hit start and continue. I told you all, I played it on your first play. It's going to compile shaders, right guys? So there's that whole detail. Here, let me see. The first time you play, there's a whole shader compilation process. So it might freeze the first time you use the app too. We have a cutscene here. Should we skip it? You can skip the cutscene, huh? Look, suddenly the texture looks good, and then suddenly it looks bad. Man, let's get to the gameplay. The game suddenly crashes, then comes back, and now the texture looks normal. It's a nice version. The Xbox 360 version, if I'm not mistaken, is the best looking version we have of this game. Here, check it out. We're running it here. Look, this game is available for PlayStation 2, and it also has its version, which is better looking, for the Xbox 360. If I'm not mistaken, it's available for PlayStation 3 as well, right? Those are the best versions, right guys? Hey, check this out. Just the first time I played here, I was going through the stage, man. I was going through the floor and I ended up falling, you know? Yeah, I don't know how to transform. I think it's here. Let's go with Humongousaur. Take that. We transformed into Humongousaur here. At first we can play just fine, right? But then it suddenly glitches and we fall through the floor. So, I don't know. Check this out. Let's move forward here in the stage. So we can't get past this point, man. If I'm not mistaken, this isn't in the game. The original one from the official game, right? I think it's an emulator bug because otherwise it's impossible. But it's running well and the frames per second is good. Let me check out another alien. Oh, look, he just goes through the floor out of nowhere. That can't be normal, right? Obviously, but as you see, it's running fine here. This Bendez works smoothly. The issue is just this bug. Look, out of nowhere he goes through the floor, man. Let's go. DuckTales Remastered. It's a platform game, right? It's a 2D game, a pretty cool game that, as I saw, it's only running the games. It's basically running the simpler games, right? I decided to bring this one to test here. Man, check this out. We're already in here. Look, DuckTales. Yeah, I'm not sure if this cartoon is from my time, but it probably is. Patinhas. I think that's Uncle Scrooge, right? And this version here is a remastered version for the Xbox 360, a nicer version for us to play. It seems cool and interesting, and it's running well on our Xbox 360 emulator. Guys, let's go. I'm gonna give this one a try. It's taking a while, huh, guys? The games are taking quite a long time for now to start. Sometimes a cutscene ends and it feels like the game will freeze, but then it resumes. Now we've finally started. Hey, check this out. Uncle Scrooge's game is awesome. It feels like Super Mario, a platformer. 2D, a remastered version, improved for us to play. And it's running pretty well, man. Running smoothly here for us. Take that. Look, they can only run simpler games well. It's interesting. It's pretty nice. Let's go then. This game here, honestly, I've never played it, man. I've never actually played it. I think it's kind of a relic, right? It's a really old game. Its remastered version was released for Xbox 360. I never played any version, man. Let's go. We're here to break things. There are some graphic glitches and a rendering delay, okay? Now, the first time you play, there's the shader compilation, like I told you guys. But look at this. And it's subtitled. Pretty cool, right? We break it, see? Jump and break. Take that. Then hit the button and blow it up. Cool, right guys? Cool little game, cool little game. Just a simple game here, see? It's subtitled in Portuguese. That's awesome. If you want to control the game with your gamepad, look, after a few seconds, the on-screen controls disappear and you can play with the gamepad just fine. Follow the subtitles. Everything works perfectly, okay? The Uncle Scrooge game runs well here. Pretty cool. Story mode is also fully subtitled in Portuguese. It looks awesome, man. It looks awesome. And we move on, right? Look, sometimes the graphics glitch a bit. Look here, man. I think we're gonna have to... I guess we'll have to do this on it, right? Yeah, I thought so. We can... And now? That's wild. Just climb the rope and forget it all. That's it, guys. The simpler games run well here, right? As I said, simpler games work well. And this Uncle Scrooge game runs nicely on our Xbox 360 emulator. Let's go. Next game. Let's open Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, my friend. Check this out. Let's play some Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This one is the version... There's one for PlayStation 2, obviously. There's one for Android. Basically, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is on all platforms. And it's a game that I saw was working, right? The developers posted in the Discord group that they managed to get it running, right? In version 0.3 it was already running, and well, I decided to bring it to version 0.4 as well, right? To check out Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on Xbox 360. Okay, look guys, we've started Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. See? It's opening here. Hard to believe, right? On iGamespace 2, Wendell's PlayStation 2 emulator Grand Theft Auto San Andreas wouldn't open, but on the Xbox 360 emulator, Dizonam Somo Aski. The emulator started our Grand Theft Auto here, a version that's a bit nicer, of course, than the PlayStation 2 one. It reminds me of the Android version, but more polished and high definition. The Xbox version is the same, you just see a higher definition version, right? An improved quality here, basically, of our dear CJ man. So it's running here, but it stutters a bit, right? Guys, first version. Only a few 3D games are able to run here. And Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is opening, guys. As incredible as it seems, it's also a PlayStation 2 game, right, man? I think it's harder to actually play PlayStation 3 games, so... The PlayStation 2 games were able to... Some PlayStation 2 games were able to start, right? Check this out. Most just show a black screen for 3D games. Here in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, we started the Xbox version. Whoa, the Xbox 360 version, huh, man? So it's actually running pretty well, guys. Pretty good. One of the few games that work here. In an interesting way, you know, man. So just for you to check out the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas test. Moving on here, guys, to our next game. Let's test Naruto Rise of a Ninja. Okay, this is a game, like I told you guys, exclusive to Xbox 360. Yeah, it's not running well, okay? The graphics are pretty limited, still kind of messed up. It lags a bit. But, man, it's really interesting to know that it's actually an Xbox game, right? Many will say the Xbox emulator is running PlayStation 2 games, but it's actually opening some real Xbox games. However, only a few work so far. As I said, it's the first version. People are still testing 2D games, but we can already start this Xbox exclusive game here. Natively on our device, the menu runs smoothly. I'll start story mode and begin a new game, okay? Since load game didn't work well, let's try new game and see if it opens. The opening cutscene is... It actually opens, right? It runs well. Here's the first cutscene. Yeah, the game in the menu also runs pretty well. It runs. Interesting. That's Kyuubi, right? Kurama's initial attack at the start of the anime. So this game here is basically going to show the very beginning of Naruto, okay? From the classic Naruto there. From Kurama's attack to Naruto, stealing the scroll, doing the missions. And look, like I told you guys, we start here. There are also some rendering issues. We're already on the gameplay screen, okay? We're already here on the gameplay screen with some rendering issues. The background scenery is black, so the games run poorly. 3D games show a black screen, right? This one is nearly all black. Most of the scenery is just a black screen. Check it out, let's keep going. This Naruto game, Rise of a Ninja, is awesome. I hope that in the next versions we'll be able to play with better graphics, right, man? It's a cool game and it's an Xbox exclusive. So you can't claim Xbox games don't run on the emulator, right? We're able to run some games here. And there's Mizuki-sensei, who's going to have the mission for us to steal the scroll, right, guys? Little Naruto is going to blackmail little Naruto to steal the scroll. And this here is our beloved Rise of a Ninja. Look, can we open the next mission screen here? Look, it stutters a bit, you know? There are still some graphic glitches. The trees over there, look, widescreen. So the environment is going to be a little broken. There are still many rendering issues, but the game is starting up now. That's major progress. And you can be sure that in the next updates, it's going to get a lot better. Hey, more games are now compatible. See? Some Xbox titles already open here. All emulators start like this, right? There's no way around it. So we managed to get to a gameplay screen here in Naruto. Rise of a Ninja. Everything's already frozen here. It crashed. I think there's a short cutscene after this. Then it crashes for real. Look, there's a little cutscene here, so that's why it's taking a while. But hey, it's opening. It's already a big improvement, right, guys? I hope that in the next updates, this can get a lot better. So we can play this game, which is really interesting, okay? And here, guys, we have its continuation. Naruto, The Broken Bond. It's the direct continuation of our beloved Rise of a Ninja. A game also from Ubisoft, exclusive to the Xbox 360. You can only play it on the Xbox 360. Alright, hey guys, how's it going? We're starting here. Look, Naruto, The Broken Bond. It's the direct sequel to the first game. We also have story mode, versus mode, as you can see. It's opening up too. Even though it has the same problems as the other game, this one still manages, we can still fight. I played here offline. Let me put it on. Whoa, let me set it to game mode and man, the easiest mode. It'll lag too much for us to play properly, right? So check this out. There's that starting bell right there. Look. From Orochimaru's attack on the Leaf Village, the fight already starts with Orochimaru against the third Hokage. So it's a really awesome game. The graphics have also improved. This game here is really interesting, man. So let's jump down from here and look at Hiruzen, the badass. It usually freezes on Hiruzen or Orochimaru's face. There are still many graphic bugs, but the game has interesting graphics. Pretty cool. Look, Orochimaru looks tough. It landed on his face. Told you. There's still this problem in 3D games, okay? Heavier games, 3D games, we still have this problem in the Xbox emulator, alright? But that's it, guys. There's Dragon Ball Z Budokai High Definition Collection, which gives a black screen. I tested Battle of Z, it also gives a black screen. I tested Burst Limit, it gave a black screen. So Dragon Ball games still aren't working well, okay? Raging Blast also seems to show a black screen here. Some others have managed to test it. Spider-Man, Friend or Foe is a simple game also on PlayStation 2. I tried the Xbox version, but it just shows a black screen. Alright guys, so just a few games, a limited number of games, only lighter games you'll be able to play here through this emulator. Alright guys, I'll show you a bit of the settings we have here. Storage, user interface. There are a few things you can tweak here, guys, but there's not much cool stuff to change. Read. Memory. Display set to full screen. I changed it to bilinear, see? Anti-aliasing. I disabled the anti-aliasing. It's GPU. I enabled VSync. I enabled rendering. Gamma. Enabled. And that's basically it. There's not much to change, guys. Config. Registry. Content. Accelerated processing unit. And reset to default, right? No, wait, I don't want to reset it. But basically, that's it, guys. If you're excited about the Xbox 360 emulator, leave your like. If it's your first time here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on notifications, become a member. That way you help the channel. And you also get games, exclusive content in our members group, and all with direct links. Deal, guys. That's it, I'll stop here. Meanwhile, if there's any news, I'll bring it to you here again. That's it, God bless you all. See you next time. I'm out. Hit the like button. We're in this together.